Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back on the channel. I hope you are all doing well, or at least the people that are there. It was absolutely not planned that I went live this evening at that time. It's midnight, 5 past midnight. I was hesitant if I wanted to go live or not, because actually I said everything I had to say in the video. So I made a long video where instead of going from translation, I went to the original article, Massimiliano Allegri, this morning, and I made a video. I read it 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time. I tried to understand, and then I started underlining the important parts. I went live, not live. I recorded, and I explained. 20 minutes of video. I made a video yesterday. I made a video the day after the disaster of Benfica. And apparently some people, they don't understand. They don't understand the message. And I read the comments of YouTube. I read all of them. Not always I answer. Not always have the time. But I answer. And I read. And especially I read all of them. And then it makes me angry. When people, they don't understand. I'm asking myself if people, they watch the video or they just go. We'll start with the first one. The first one that annoyed me a lot is this one. From Ans. It's not the only one. Huh? I saw other ones in the last days. It was written, "Stop jumping on Allegri's farts defending him." And then he's speaking about Pirlo. Don't forget, Pirlo had 7 injuries and his team, and he won 2 trophies with the players, much worse than this squad. Yet you sacked him. You, me. I know I work for Juve, but I don't remember that I had that power of decision. What annoys me is stop jumping on Allegri's fart defending him. I asked kindly that I didn't understand, and if he can explain me where I defend. I have no answers. I'm waiting. It's already 6 hours ago. It's not the only one. Huh? I received that one 2 hours ago. Vahe Ter Pogosyan, who's asking, "Stop defending Allegri as you are losing credibility with your fans. Forza Juve. Forza Juve. Stop defending Allegri as you are losing credibility with your fans." 1 message, 2 message, yesterday, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And then I start to be angry. And then I say, you know what? We will go live and we will speak about it. Because if someone in recent days, I'm speaking about recent days, don't come with 1 month ago, 3 weeks ago, speaking about recent days. If someone is able to find me a video where the direction of the video, and I'm not speaking about the sentence, the direction of the video, the idea of the video, the starting point, the vision is to defend Allegri, please tag me. Please tag me. Please tell me. I want to know. Maybe I didn't express myself well. I know that English is my 4th language, not my 1st, not my 2nd, not my 3rd. It's my 4th language. I can make mistakes. But I don't understand. I really don't understand. I want to understand. I want to know. Or maybe just people that they don't want to watch the video. Maybe. I work for Juve. And in every company where you work, you pay attention to what you say. People like Ninip Baranto, that I see here present, Thomas Makluf, that I see here present, ciao guys, I will say hello in a second, just picking 2 names, they know me before I started working for Juve. With Sarri, with Pirlo, with Allegri. I explained it many times. I am not a pro Allegri. I have never been. I am not a pro Sarri. From the three, the one that I supported maybe the most was Pirlo. That, honestly saying, it's the worst coach of the three. It's the worst coach of the three. I'm not a pro Allegri, but I respected what he did in the past, and I try to understand and support him, as I did with the other ones, in the project that he received, understanding the difficulties. And until the last day of Allegri, I will not say the hashtag that is to read everywhere, because this is not my personality, but this has not been for Allegri, this has not been for Pirlo, for Sarri, for Trapattoni, for whoever coach there is in the world. This is not who I am, because it's too easy to jump in an era of out. I want dialogue. I want to understand. I want to hope that people are doing well. If the best decision is to change coach, whoever you are, whoever is sitting here, if the best decision for Juventus is to change coach, change yesterday, not tomorrow, not today. Yesterday you have to do it. If you have a meeting and you decide that it's over, you split roads. And this is the best solution for everyone. I can't know that because I am not there. I am a supporter. And I take my task of supporting what I have, what I see. The last days, I am not happy with the performances that are absolutely not at the level. I was not happy today with the words that we read in the paper. From a normal conversation between people that know each other, it went on an article, a full page that I show you, I already prepared here. For people that have some questions, we can go through it. We have also the press conference of Allegri today. We can speak about it. We can explain. There are some parts, what Allegri is saying in that conversation that became an interview, where I totally not agree, where I'm not happy. And that's what I said in the video this morning. There are some parts who is saying who are facts. I'm not extreme. No, I have never been extreme. Yes. I try to understand and I try to explain. Then people are free to do whatever they want. Free to do whatever they want. As long as you don't break my balls, and I'm sorry for the language that I'm using, with false interpretation of your own words towards me, because this is something I don't accept. This is something I don't accept, and I'm absolutely not happy. I'm absolutely not happy. So if you want that I start saying hashtags, you are in the wrong channel. You can leave. You can go somewhere else. There are channels that are doing an exceptional work and are saying hashtags. This is not my style, but I respect people that are doing it. Let's go. Go through them. Enjoy. Have fun. Destroy whatever you can. It's fine. It's cool. Change your profile picture in Benfica, in Monza. Do whatever you want, but don't break my balls in my home, because this is my home, where you are all guests and more than welcome. And I start to be really angry. With a video of 20 minutes where the only people that are entering are writing Allegri out. This is not the discussion that I like on my channel. And there are, you know what's the funny part? You can speak about so many things. You can criticize the coach in this particular moment about so many things. The playing style, the injuries, the wording, the facial expression during press conference, the use of youth. You can speak about whatever you want. There are so many topics. The fact that you are conceding the points in the ranking, the non-victory, the fact that we have 0 points in Champions League. You can speak about whatever you want. Not that I'm defending Allegri, because I didn't. That's what I wanted to say. Then, people do whatever they want. I could speak like 1 hour about that, but I want to say first hello to the people, and then we can go back on that because I see already there is a message from my friend Niraj from UK. Ciao, Jacob. Of course, I already prepared the possible lineups. You know that I always do that. So we will speak about Monza, and I know already that the people, they already prepared their hashtag. The hashtag is ready. If we lose tomorrow, if we lose or withdraw tomorrow, hashtag out. Who? Allegri. If we win, hashtag Landucci in. It's easy. It's easy. It's easy. It's hypocrite. It's really hypocrite. Or you go with one line. If we win, it's Juve. Hashtag Juve in. Juve believe. Juve progression. Juve 3 points. And if we lose, it's Juve out. If you want to go in extremes, we prepared it. You will see. Tomorrow we win. Tomorrow we win. Landucci in. If, and I hope it will never happen. I hope it will never happen. I can't promise you. I would love to promise you a win tomorrow. But if it happens, what can happen, because we are a real difficult moment, that we lose or that we draw, it will be Allegri out. Otherwise, it's Landucci in. Easy. Tomorrow, easy. I saw people crying for Bentancur. People crying for Kulusevski again today. And you know how much I liked both of these players before. I was mocked. Mocked. You go in the internet, you type in GJustjuve Kulusevski. I was mocked by Juve fans. Because I had the shirt of Kulusevski, the orange one, because I bought it. And people were mocking me because I understood nothing about football, because I received it for free, paid with my own money, yeah? Because I received it for free. But now, it's because of Allegri. I saw the 61st minutes of Tottenham. Guys, first of all, disaster Leicester. But even with the disaster Leicester, I don't know if people saw the game. They didn't play well. Tottenham didn't play well. Then I zapped, I changed, I watched a movie, The Batman, again, I watched it again, 3 hours to stay away. And then Son is doing a miracle, I don't know, he scored 3 goals, congratulations. The third goal of Bentancur is from a big mistake, eh? And now we start again. Everything is an excuse to target and to shoot on Juve. I'm tired. Let's say hello to the people. Ciao Jacob, ciao Zaria, ciao Acid, ciao Zaria again. Ciao Samuel Bello that is saying, I think you should remove 5 starters from the other teams and see what it is. Look, today I had a discussion with someone. It was a discussion. Discussion is nice. They were saying, Beppe, it's not true, because if Milan or Inter, they are losing 5 starters. If they are losing 5 starters, then they would continue to perform. Last year, guys, we have to be honest. This is not defending Juve. We have to be honest. Last year, Inter, they lost 1 man. Not 5. 1. And you all know who I'm speaking about. Brozovic. They lost the Scudetto. Ciao. They finished second. Second. You forget about it. They lost all their points when Brozovic was not there. And luckily, he was there a lot. If Brozovic was not there for 30 games, probably they would have finished, I don't know, 4th, 5th, I don't know. We're speaking about one guy, one person. But Milan, no. Milan, they were last in Champions League last year. Last in Champions League. They had a lot of injuries. They won. Congratulations to them. We know it. We already spoke about it. Milan, they have a gameplay. They have a lot of great things. We have to say congratulations. We have to understand and say that they are further and better than us at the moment in playing style, in individualities, in conviction, in mental, in everything. Congratulations to them. Congratulations. And they are continuing to surf on that wave. Tomorrow they will miss Leao. They will do good. They will do good tomorrow versus Napoli. They are missing one. Take away 5. Take away Leao, Theo Hernandez, Tonali. You can choose 2 other ones. You can choose. Choose them. Not for one game. For the season. Let's see. This is not, and again, because then you will make me angry. This is not defending the state of Juve today. You know I never did. I never spoke about injuries. We are speaking about facts. Facts about if you miss 5 players, you have difficulties. Then there is another discussion. Do you need Pogba, Chiesa, Vlahovic, whoever you want, 5 players, random, to beat Salernitana? No. To beat Monza? No. To beat Sampdoria? No. To play better versus Benfica? No. You don't need them. This is another discussion. This is another discussion. This is absolutely another discussion. This is another discussion. I want to speak about Locatelli because there is something people sometimes they forget, and I'm happy that Enzo is telling me. Let me say hello. Let me also read the comments of Niraj and from Elias, and also thank you to Jackie Warfa. Because there are a lot of things I want to speak also about Locatelli. I want to come back on that because I said 2 things about Locatelli before the season. And I want to come back. And people that were there when I said it, I hope they will have the honesty to say, yes, Beppe, you said it. I will come back on that. Remind me if I forget. Ciao Stavros, ciao Blagosce, Maric, Styler Z, Mim, Emilio, Calata, Danielson, ciao Grande, ciao Jim, ciao Thomas, again, Thomas already said hello with Ninib, ciao Zlatko, Late Night Show Beppe, yes, Alex, Aldo, Ahmad, Anthony Schifano, Rocco Tulori, grande Rocco, Amazako already said, Maric, Aldo, Thomas, Ninib, hey, again. Yeah, it's always the same that are writing here. Fruit Pack, ciao Beppe, can you tell me about Laudrup, the first boots I ever had? Mamma mia, you want to speak about Laudrup now, in that moment. But Laudrup was a really great player, absolutely talent player. Both players were great. Ours was better. Marian, ciao Grande, you are not defending Allegri, just reporting the words he said. I said and I explained and I even said that I was pissed off. I was pissed off that he spoke because he said one thing that I agreed with him. After Benfica, he said, shut up and work. 2 days later, he's speaking. No, you have to shut up. You have to shut up. This is what you said, and this is what I agreed with. Because every word that you will say will be bad. So if you come with these kind of things, it's a disaster. Thomas Makluf again. Rocco. Allegri needs time, but Juve fans are hungry. But time, there is no time. There is no time. He already received time. Now he has to show. But that's another discussion because I'm not happy with Allegri, and that's my thing. I am absolutely not happy with Allegri, but that's something else. Why you? Sometimes I'm pissed off with Allegri interviews. That is blaming the people. Of course. You can be angry. Because there are things that I'm absolutely not happy. Let me say hello first to Van De Palma, but also to Elias, who's saying Dybala played full games in full form without any injury this season. We really have a poor medical team, or we are not training right. We can only judge Allegri after January, and sacking will be worse. About Dybala, let's come back on these 2 names. Dybala, it's important. Dybala, congratulations to him. Dybala and Locatelli. I really want to speak about these 2 persons. But first, let me read. Nirai, let's go. Take care of Monza and let's roll. Well, I don't believe that tomorrow will change something. I don't believe that. We win. It's an obligation to win. We win. It will not change anything. In the evening, they will travel to international team, except of all the Italian ones, except of Bonucci and Gatti. But they will travel. They will travel, they will go away, and they will forget a bit about Juve for 1 week, and they will come back. So it stops immediately. I don't believe that Monza can change something. The important one will be the post-Monza. If we lose, it will not. It will not even change something, except of the fact that the negativity correctly will remain for 1 more week, for 2 weeks actually, until the next game, and it will increase. So 3 points are important for the ranking, but also for the mental. Do it. Win tomorrow. How you win, we don't care. Win. Take a bit of rest mentally and come back and start a winning streak after the international break. That's what I believe. Thank you for your donation, Nirai. But also to Elias, that resubscribed, became a member for the third month. Grande Elias. And he was speaking about Dybala. Dybala played full games without injury. I already read the message. So I want to answer on Dybala first. Well, first of all, Dybala, I saw nearly all the games of him. And I have to admit that what is surprisingly beautiful, and I'm happy, you know that, is that he's playing game in, game out. Something that is really long time ago. I didn't see him in that form of starting games, finishing games, and I'm happy for him. That we have a problem with physical condition, I agree. Then I saw the performance of Dybala. Some are really great and beautiful, some are not. It's a 65%, 70% of beautiful performances. The other one are not great. Where he has the habit of coming back, dropping down, disappearing on some moments of the games. Anyway, versus Juve, he didn't play well. Except of that amazing assist, he didn't play well. The first game of the season, he didn't play well. Anyway, super happy about Dybala. He is a talent. We know it. Look at the goal he scored. Now, I'm expecting from Dybala to continue to grow and show me also versus all the other teams. Now, playing at Roma is different than playing at Juve. Dybala, we know him. 7 years at Juve, 115 goals. Speaking about physical condition, I remember Dybala starting some season really high and losing himself. And I hope it will not happen. Let's see how long he's able to keep that form. And hopefully for him, because he's a nice guy, hopefully for him, he can continue that pace for the rest of his career, because probably he deserves it. Then, that's one discussion. Zaki, let's read the comment of Zaki, and I have to speak about Locatelli because I have a really important thing to speak about Locatelli. Yeah, but everyone could beat Juve at the moment, Andy. At the moment, everyone. But Cancelo is Cancelo, guys. Huh? I know things about Cancelo that I can't tell you, but Cancelo is every time that he's doing a pass, people are insulting me, because in November 2021 I said that if we speak about Juve, I believe it was one of the best deals that we ever did. One of the best swap. Why? Because economically we needed money, and we received the money from Cancelo, and we received also Danilo. Cancelo that never was really involved, didn't play all season even with us, because some parts he was a lot of time on the bench. He dropped his performance. He was not the Cancelo of Manchester City at Juventus. That doesn't mean that he didn't have the qualities. That means that he was not the Cancelo yet of Manchester City. At Manchester City, if we are speaking about individualities, Cancelo is much better player than Danilo. Much better player. Individuality, if you take the two players. At Juventus, we made a perfect deal in terms of a guy that is maybe the only one today that have a sense of honor, a sense of leadership. He's doing his best on the field. You can't say that Danilo is, except of the first season with Sarri where he was a disaster, with Pirlo, last year with Allegri, and the beginning of this season, Danilo is always doing his job. He's not Cancelo. He will never be. But anyway, this is a long discussion that we can speak hours about, but every time that Cancelo is doing a pass, People are insulting me. I'm happy for Cancelo. He's not a bad guy, and he's doing extremely well because he found his habitat at Manchester City. Let's be happy from players, ex-players of Juve, that are doing good in other clubs. Like I am happy for Dybala when he's scoring a beautiful goal. Like I'm happy for Kulusevski. Like I'm happy because I'm attached to players. No, we are not happy. We have to destroy. Anyway, let me go to Zaki, and then I want to go to Locatelli. Where is Zaki? Here is Zaki. Zaki, grande Zaki. Bro, I've been saying for a long time, be careful of what you wish for. Rabiot. Football wasn't made only for silky players. In example, second goal Benfica player went through like no one was there. 90% he would won the ball back. Well, Jackie, we spoke about Rabiot, and I know that it's not your favorite player. We know that, but you always underlined the importance of Rabiot. Since I know you, thank you for the donation, Jackie, and I respect that. And you know me as well, that for Rabiot, I have a double line. I have the one of the field, where I'm really objective with Rabiot. When he's doing wrong, according to me, I say he's doing wrong and bad. When he's doing well, I'm praising Rabiot. I don't care what people are thinking about Beppe speaking about Rabiot, because they don't like it, because they have an agenda of Rabiot. Rabiot is it now 4 years? Is it 4 years? If we are taking the average of the 4 years, he didn't deserve the money that he received. He didn't deserve, probably today, according to me, but I can be wrong, to be the starter of Juventus. If we are taking the average of the 4 years. Today, he's probably one of our best midfielders. Last year, and if you go, I believe, in the ratings I gave at the end of the season, I said Rabiot is always in the top 5 of defensive skills of all Serie A. In every ranking, he was there. You don't see him, but he's doing really great things. The problem with Rabiot also last year is that we have to wait 6 months before he's starting to show on the field that he can do it, because he goes in difficulties. This is the first year of Rabiot where he's able to give from the first day of the season. And Rabiot is today one of the best of Juventus. Crazy that we have to say that, but it's honesty. He played every single game really well. Then, do I want to renew Rabiot for 3 more years at the same Euro that he has today? No, I don't want to. Is Rabiot my ideal starter? No. This is what I believe about Rabiot, but you are correct that Rabiot, he's missing, and we are sinking, and this is correct. And Zaki has always used that line of speaking about Rabiot. Now, today in the interview, Allegri said exactly the same, and I repeated you, and I told you so many times, when you have Deschamps, when you have every single coach where he always played Rabiot. There is a reason why. Now, is he my favorite player? No. Will I continue to be objective with him when he's playing well, playing bad? Yes. But it's correct what you said since the beginning. Ciao Omar. Sab, well, it's not about answering you. It's not about answering you, but if you start with this kind of message, you know that you are not welcome. Sab, you know that you are not welcome. And it's the time that we arrive at the question. So now let me speak about Locatelli before, and then I will continue with all your questions, because I want to continue speaking about your questions. Locatelli. Please, people that remember, tell me if you remember. At least I have some evidence. Otherwise, I will have to watch all my videos since 6 months. I don't want to do that. Locatelli. I said 2 things. The first thing is, Locatelli, I believe that he will do an amazing season. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Andy. Andy, he said before I say 30 minutes and 52 seconds, he said something really important. He said something really important. I said two things. The first one, that he will do an amazing season. At the moment, match day 7 tomorrow, we didn't see it. We didn't see it. And I was really objective. With one of my favorite players of the team, I was really objective in saying he was not good. And now he's injured. That's one thing. But I believe that he could do, let's see how we'll continue. I believe that he could be the one of the revelations of Juventus this year in that midfield next to Pogba, if he was there, or even with Rabiot and next to Paredes, for example. That he was as a regista or as a box-to-box, I believed it was one of the top 3 men of Juventus 22-23. At the moment, it's not correct. Then I said something else. When people, sometimes they were asking me, Beppe, do your favorite lineup for 22-23, how do you see it, where do you see Locatelli, and so on and so on. I said, I believe that Locatelli will be the new Tacchinardi of Juventus. For people that has a bit of history of Juve, thank you, Andy, really thank you. For people that have a bit of history of Juve, knowledge, Tacchinardi was never in the starting lineup fictive of Juventus. Pre-season, nobody spoke about Tacchinardi. The journalists, the radios, the television, they were never speaking about Tacchinardi predicted lineup. At the end, who was the player that was playing always the most? It was Tacchinardi. Why? Because Tacchinardi, he had an exceptional skill, is that he could play every single role of the midfield. On the left, on the right, a bit more defensively, a bit more offensively. He could do it all. If you took him only defensively on the left, probably one player was better than him. If you took him a bit more offensively on the right, probably another player was better than him. Regista, another one was better. Offensive, trequartista, another one was better. Everyone was a bit better than him in every single position, but he was good enough to always play. So when you had 3-man midfield, he was always there. Why? Because the other one was tired on the middle and he played. The week after, it was the right one that was tired, rotation, and Tacchinardi was playing on the right. Then the week after, on the left, and Tacchinardi was playing on the left. Then the week after, it was a Coppa Italia and he was starting. Then the week after, he was again playing here. And he was playing every single game. And this is what Allegri tried to say in a sentence that was taken out of context. I said it months ago, weeks ago. I said, don't get angry when we are saying the starting midfield is, like he said today, Rabiot, Pogba, and Paredes. Don't be angry that Locatelli is not there. He didn't say he is a bench player. He said he's the first sub. But in football today, with 5 subs a game, the first sub is super important. A few months ago, he was speaking about him being the future captain of Juve. That important is Locatelli for him. That important is for him. So that's where I'm get angry when people, they don't take the time to think and to understand, but they hate, they yell, they see bad in everything. That makes me angry. Then, if we speak about the starting lineup that Allegri was thinking about, Allegri is wrong. He's wrong. And probably he's not really honest. It's not honest. If you think a bit, he's not honest on that part. There are 2 parts. Locatelli, there is nothing wrong with what he's saying, but it's wrong how people are understanding it. That's one. Then about the star, it's wrong. Because if he says, my Juve is not the Juve that I was thinking about, that I was planning, now we have a virtual Juve, because my starting midfield in my head was Pogba, Paredes, and Rabiot. there are some things that I don't really understand, because Paredes arrived 1 day before the end of the Mercato. When he arrived, we already knew that Pogba was injured. So how on earth can you have an idea of having your ideal starters with a player that was not even there and with one that was already injured? And then we go even deeper. How is it possible then Rabiot was already with the luggages in his hands, ready to go to Manchester United? Like Miles is saying here. So, the starting midfield of Allegri, what he said today, is not correct. So, if you want to be angry with Allegri, there are a lot of reasons. Be angry for the right ones. Ask yourself the real ones. Why can I be angry? Instead of writing Allegri out, write Allegri. How is it possible that your starting lineup was with 3 players that couldn't start? One was about to leave. Okay, maybe we can find an excuse with Rabiot, because maybe we can say that Allegri spoke with Rabiot and Allegri kept him for 1 more year because he really wanted to count on him. Okay, Rabiot. And maybe that's why he said no to Manchester United. Maybe. When Paredes was not there and Pogba was already injured. So how is it possible that you were already thinking about these 3 men in the midfield? I'm angry. I'm mad at you because you say things that has no logic. Then I understand. This is what I try to explain. I see also our great friend Uncle Charma, grande. Ciao Raul. I'm disappointed on Locatelli's development. I like him more than Tonali. Well, there are 2 things. Last year, I saw with Locatelli that sacrificed himself a lot for the team. With a midfield that was not great, with a midfield that was changing every single game, and at the end what happened is that more than thinking about himself, he was trying to save what was to save in that midfield. And we didn't see the best version of Locatelli. Some games, we saw the potential. This year I said it will be the season of Locatelli, and at the moment he didn't. So, can we say that the development of Locatelli is great? At the moment, no. Then he was praised. He was spoken well. He started and he will start every single game when he's at disposal. At the moment, he's injured, tired mentally. He's a Juventino. He's suffering. He's suffering a lot of that moment. Also psychologically, I think it's hard. When your dream is to join your childhood team, it can be Inter, it can be Milan, it can be whatever team, Napoli, Fiorentina, Juve. You arrive, and from the moment you arrive, it's hard. It's really hard. Let me continue with Rad. 11 months for Rad. Ciao Beppe. It would be the beginning of the season and it's depression. Forza Juve fino alla fine. It's a good message of Rad. It's only the beginning and it's already depressing. Luckily, it's the beginning. And I prefer to be in depression after 6 games than after 38. And by the way, nobody saw that I shaved my beard. Nobody saw it. I'm not happy, guys. Hey, normally you should see that. These are the details that are making, that I know that you are watching the videos. Of this morning, I had a video, a beard like that. Now I have no beard. Andy, it's too late now. Too late. Yeah, tricky Andy. So, I don't remember what I was saying. The hairstyle is always great, Louis? Ciao, Henrik. Monza, 1, Juve, 2. Rovella and Di Maria, 2 goals. I don't know if Di Maria will be able to score 2 goals. Remember when I told you that Di Maria has an average of 5 goals a season? And when he scored versus Sassuolo, I said, before the game of Sassuolo, I said, I don't know if I want Di Maria to score immediately, because if he has 5 goals a season, let's keep them for when it's really important. It looks like it was really important to unlock the score versus Sassuolo. But I was speaking about depression mode. I prefer to be depressive after match day 6 than match day 38. Of course, that implies that from tomorrow we become better, because otherwise we will be depressive now, but also at the end of the season, and that's not bad. That's not possible. Ciao Mohamed, ciao bello. Beppe, Lui Pace. I would start liking Juventus playing style and system is when the defense and midfield start playing closer to the attack. I don't know the difference between bird and baird, guys. It's the same. It's all the same. That's why I'm using my hands like Italians, because you don't know, so it's approximatively, and then you're using the hands so that it's clear for everyone. It's a happy birthday of someone here. Who is a birthday boy? Bremer is the cousin of Bremer. My birthday is today, and Juve plays today. Hope they don't ruin it. However, Forza Juve sempre. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday, Bremer. Well, I will tell you something. So first of all, I wish you the best. And I wish that we win versus Monza so that you can celebrate as you should celebrate. For the first time since I remember, it will be Juventus playing on my birthday. Because of Qatar, everything is closer. It will not be an international break, because I'm used that on the 11th of October, it's most of the time Italy that is playing. Italy winning, I'm happy. Italy doesn't win. It's not the final, it's not the tournament, we don't care, and we do something else. Well, this time it will be on the 11th of October that Juventus will play versus Maccabi Haifa in their home. I always was jealous of people that were able to watch Juve during their birthday. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want to play on my birthday, to be honest. I don't know if I want. I changed my opinion. In the beginning, I wanted. Now, I especially this season, maybe it will be painful. Let's see. A win, then it's fine. But if you lose, mamma mia, if you lose on your birthday. And I attach a lot of importance of my birthday. Disaster. Alessio, Locatelli has way more potential. No, I see him grow big or flop. No, it's a good player. It's a really good player. I believe he will not flop, guys. He will not flop. He will continue to grow. It's true. Remember Locatelli, Nazzurri, how good he is. He is. He's a really great player. There was always a big question of Locatelli before the season. He still hasn't found his place yet. But also that, But then, is it because of Allegri, or is it because of the management, or is it because of the player? Okay? Because, all preseason he was used as the regista. Why? Because there was no other regista. There was no other. He was playing there. When did Paredes was his first game after Spezia, Fiorentina? Spezia was match day 4. So that means that he did all the pre-summer plus 4 games of Serie A with the idea of being regista. Paredes arrived after Spezia. And now Locatelli needs to change position. So, who's at fault? Gam is saying Allegri. Okay. I'm speaking about finding the position on the field, huh? Okay, Allegri. Maybe the management that waited so long to have Paredes in home? Maybe if Paredes arrived on the 1st of July, the 1st of August, maybe Paredes would already have been more integrated in the team and Locatelli would have played fixed as a box-to-box. Or maybe, as in everything, it's a responsibility that is shared to everyone. To Locatelli, that couldn't find the way to do better in the beginning of the season as a regista because he was totally not in. Do you remember the first game of Sassuolo? He was bad. The second game, a bit better, I believe. No. Third game he was better versus Roma. The second game he was not that good neither. Third game he was better. At the moment, the best performance of Locatelli with Juve this season was Roma. Except of that, so is it also Locatelli that didn't stood up, that didn't give his best? Is it Allegri, Locatelli, management, maybe everyone? That's my reasoning is always, okay, we have a problem. What is the problem? Like Uncle Sharma was saying earlier, at the moment we are disappointed in Locatelli's performance. Okay, it's true. Some people, Allegri out. I'm saying no. Why? I will not say that. Because there are reasons. I know you defend Allegri. No, I don't defend Allegri. What is the problem? Why? Position? Okay, but could he play box to box? No, Paredes was not there. Rovella was there, yeah. But we knew that we were in negotiation for Paredes. So Rovella was not the player that we would count on. Maybe Allegri's fault was that he had to trust Rovella until Paredes came with Locatelli on the right. But then probably Zakaria, McKennie, all these players would not have played at all. Yeah, it's and then what do you say? You arrive at the conclusion that when you have a problem, it's and the management and the coach and the technical staff and the physiotherapist and the guys that are at the cuisine that are making the cook, and then you have the players, and then everyone is at fault with a shared responsibility, some more, some less. And that's why I'm saying when you win as a team. When you lose as a team. Then it's easier to sack a coach. And sometimes decision has to be taken for the good of everything. Probably, let's put Allegri aside, probably 2 years ago, when Pirlo was appointed, probably the best thing to do was to erase all the team. But did you think, guys, something else that nobody is speaking about? Nobody is speaking about that. Did you think about the fact that because of injuries, we are obliged to play with Cuadrado? That you know how much I defended and supported with Sarri, with Pirlo. A player that I didn't like before. You know that. I already told you. I didn't like Cuadrado. Not as a person. I love Cuadrado as a person. On the field, I didn't like. With Sarri, with Pirlo, he became one of my favorites. I bought his shirt because I said, I judged when he was bad, he changed. And he convinced me that it's a player that I really like. And I appreciate. And I'm happy that sometimes he's receiving the captain armband. But are we hiding the real problems now? How much did I say on the channel? Will he be there? Will he be there next season? Do you remember how much I told you? Will he be there next season? Why? Because he didn't extend. He's his last year of contract. The last year of contract of Cuadrado. Juventus was not 100% happy with him, that he didn't want to lower his salary to do it on 2 years. He's not happy because he didn't feel the trust of Juve to extend him, or at least to start speaking about it. Cuadrado is unhappy. Cuadrado, on top of that, should not have been a starter this season. He should have been the person that came in to let Di Maria breathe, to let other players breathe. Danilo as a right back, Di Maria could have played a bit here, a bit there, Coppa Italia, but not anymore as a starter. So we are playing with a player that is out of contract, and he knows that he will not be renewed. And on top of that, he's totally tired. And he needs to play. And he's playing. And he's playing. And he gave everything for Juve in the time at Juve for Cuadrado. Alexandro on the left, out of contract. And he will not be renewed. Already was not giving the best. But on top of that. We are speaking about a team that we want to give grinta, passion, love, fighting spirit. But we are playing with players that are out of contract. Some. With the Paredes, he arrived, play. Di Maria arrived, play. Injured, not happy, didn't integrate himself. Food for thoughts. Food for thoughts. On top of that, and we already spoke about it, and I started the video with that. On top of that, we have to speak about all the problems created by the technical staff, the coach that was, guys, look at the press conference. He had difficulties, He had difficulties. It's easy to judge, But he knows that he made a lot of mistakes. Today, by the way, in press conference, he even... No, Sylvain, basta. It's because it's a monologue, Sylvain. Don't do that. Thank you, Sylvain. Write your question, I will read it. It's because it's a monologue, because I'm angry. I was speaking about Allegri, and then if I stop sometimes to read some question, then you know that I have some moments and I go ta 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 ta. Don't do it, Sylvain. Hey, you wanna see what I read? I will show you what I read on my screen. And thanks, we have mods, so on my screen I show you what I read. You wanna know what I read? I read this live picture. Look what I read. Allegri's cheat. This is what I read on my screen, guys. This is what I read on my screen. Try to find the answers or the questions. Try to find them. This is what I see. I'm not lying, This is what I see at the moment. Allegri is this, Allegri is that, So, you don't see my screen here. But this is because thanks to Amat, that is filtering, I believe it's Amat, that is doing it, is filtering some messages so that the chat is clean. The chat is clean, you don't see these messages, they go out, but I continue to see them. Because they don't delete where I am pinning it. Because, one of the things that I decided on the channel was that I wanted to pin the messages easily. Like this, like Miles, like Zaki, they think Cuadrado is an important player for the last 20 minutes, what we just said. I took that decision, but that means that I see everything. Anyway, let's go and speak about Anthony Trimboli that said, "Ciao, my friend, hoping for a better result tomorrow. It can't get any worse." There is always a possibility that it goes worse, unfortunately. All things must go up from here. Thank you for renewing, Anthony. Thank you, Sylvain. Anyway, thank you, Sylvain. Let me say it, Sylvain. You see, he's back. He's back, Olsi, so I will ban from the channel, Olsi. Ciao, Olsi. Enjoy. Ahmed the Good, I blocked him on Instagram because he was annoying me. So what is the question, Sylvain? Here it is. Here is the question of Sylvain. Then I will go back to Ricky. It was, Beppe, there are rumors that some players are slowing down, hoping to get rid of Allegri. It seems a little bit far stretch. What do you think? It's a good question. I heard the rumors, like you read them, that a part of the locker room was in between chaos after the game. They were a bit screaming, not happy after the game of Benfica, which is totally normal. I prefer people that are screaming and asking for answers and looking for answers, screaming, than a locker room that is that silent. That silence means you give up. When you're angry, when you're yelling, it means that you have it in you. You want. Then I don't believe that players are playing against the coach. Or you do it from the beginning, from the first minute of the game until the last one. But I don't believe, but that's me, maybe I'm wrong, guys. I don't believe that players, they start to play well. And go back to see the clips of the beginning of the game. They start to play well from the first minute until the 18th or 20th, and then there is a code between them. They say, basta. When I was at school, when I was not an example. But sometimes to joke with our friends, what we were doing was we said nobody speaks in the class. Nobody speaks until the signal. And we went in the school. We were sitting on the bench. It was mathematics, and and the teacher, she was speaking. Nobody was speaking. Nobody. She was asking, can you tell me the question, the answer? No, nobody was asked. Nobody. It was dead, silent. And then she was even, give me the answer, 1 + 1, 1 + 1, at least this, can you tell me? Nobody was answering. Until, I don't know, at a certain moment, someone said, let's go speak. And then everyone was speaking, but it was to annoy. It was teacher out. To be honest, yes. Actually, yes. We wanted a teacher out. But these were the kind of games. I did like other games in school. For example, going to school, and we said between our friends, the first one that sits on the chair, he will be, nobody sat. But we were at school. We were 16, 15, 14. We are speaking about professional players, paid million. I don't believe that at a certain moment they said, you know what, we will show that we are a great player for 80 minutes, and at 80 minutes there is one that is saying, stop, and we stop playing. Hashtag out, and we stop playing. No, guys. Or it's all the game or not. Or it's all the game or not. But I don't believe it's just like... when I was at school, when I was 14, guys. Hopefully my son is sleeping, he's not watching the live, otherwise he will have ideas, and then it will be my fault. Don't do this at school. Or I will never tell you anymore my stories, guys? Varela77. Did I already see the name Varela77? Just subscribe, Varela77, but I already saw the name Varela77. Why? Why did I see the name Varela77? I have a good memory. Valera77, but I don't remember why. La verità di... Oh, stai zitto, Beppe. Hey, I was speaking myself, guys. I need to understand from where I know Varela77. Maybe I read a comment that I didn't like. Can be. Or it was from the Twitch channel of Juve or somewhere else. I don't know, but wait, let me check if Varela77. I'm sure I know. Here we go. Do you believe Juve will win against Monza? That was the question. That was the question of Varela77. It was 2 days ago. What a memory. You see that I'm reading your comments. Look, it's here. You see? 2 days ago. Here. Grande. I will answer. Now that we are here, I will answer. Yes. I hope. Luca Kundo said no. It's the right to not believe. Ricky, super chat. Pellegrini on loan is a ridiculous decision. Well, I tell you the truth, Ricky. Where is Ricky? Ricky, I don't watch Bundesliga. You know that I'm allergic to Bundesliga. But I spoke with some people that were saying that he was a disaster. in Bundesliga. Can someone confirm the voice I heard from two people about Eintracht Frankfurt that he was really doing bad? Bayern lost today. I saw also Nagelsmann raus. You know what it means in German, raus? Raus is go home, out. So, I have never been a fan of Pellegrini. You know that. Ridiculous decision? Probably yes, because we have nobody else. So I agree that we have nobody else. So I was thinking if you loan out Cambiaso, because for playing time, if you loan out Pellegrini, you will probably buy a new one. That was what I was thinking. So on that, yes, in terms of performance, I have never been a big fan of Pellegrini, and he never received really the trust of Juve, and he never proved 100%. So no, I don't regret Pellegrini, and on top of that, I heard that he's absolutely not doing well. So let me read a bit of your comments, guys. Jackie, Quadrado is a very important player, particularly in the last 20 minutes. I already read that, you see. Alessio, I am actually pretty curious to see your setup active. What setup active? Which setup active? I didn't understand it. Shout out to Ahmad. Wait, Hey Beppe, ciao Dash. Hoping tomorrow goes well. Thanks for the stream. I hope. Ciao Robin van der Vorst. Ciao Anthony. Paul, no way. Tudor will be a Pirlo-like decision. Okay. You know that we already spoke about Pirlo. Tudor. Tudor, he came, and I love Tudor as a player. My computer and so on. But I can show you. Wait. Let me do something. I can show you. Okay, it's quite okay. So let me show you the setup. Wait, I need to do something beforehand. And then we speak about Tudor, because there is a voice about Tudor. Mamma mia, disaster. Here. Hey, guys. No. There are two cameras and it went wrong. Wait. Let's try to put... It's time. Let's try to put the other one. I know what happened. Wait. Let me leave. Okay. And I will enter again. Maybe it will be okay then. You should still hear me, yeah? Okay, I'm back. So, let me show you. I can show you. Double Beppe. Wait, because I don't have a lot of range here. So if you want to see, I can show you. Wait. Whoa. No, I'm disaster now. Disaster. So wait. Tranquilli. Okay. So you have me here. So that's actually, I have here a library that is continuing until here. That's behind my desk. That's my screen, you see, and then you have all the library. The library with the manga, with everything. I still need to finish my Lego shoe of Adidas anyway, you see here, And then my setup is actually, here I have the MacBook. Here I have the computer with double screen. It's not far enough, huh? Wait, let me try to make it a bit further. Okay, so I have a bit of distance, you see? This is how it is. And then you have here the computer here with the microphone that is removable. Then I don't know why I have the Sengoku. Yesterday I played. And then you see here is actually where I live. So I have the television. I have the sofa. Wait, let me put it down here. You see, sofa is here. That's where I live. That's my house, my teeny house. And then here you have bathroom, and then you have the kitchen with where I eat, where I stay. Actually, that's how it is. So, but my computer. Wait. Maybe I can show you the computer. Computer is here. Do you see? That's the computer. Disaster. Huh? Here is disaster. So that's the computer here. It's a beautiful beast, huh? Beautiful beast. Yeah, happy? Disaster. Disaster. Yeah, now we didn't speak about a lot of things. So... double Beppe. Today is double Beppe. I will take it off, guys. Wait. It's a lot of money, guys. It's a lot of money. So, luckily, I changed the computer because I had to change it. I had to change it anyway. The first one I had, I didn't start like that. For the new people, I didn't start like that. I started actually with a green screen. I think I have the image on my computer. Wait, I will show you. And then we continue speaking about Juve, otherwise people will get annoyed. Correctly. So a few seconds for the people that are asking. But wait, this is how I started. This is how I started on my YouTube channel. You see? So I had a green screen here. That was a green screen. As a light, to have a bit of luminosity, I was using, these kind of things for women, for have a bit of a light so that they can do the eyes and the nails. That was a thing. The light I was using was for women. Then I had a system for my that was a mirror. Why the mirror? Because I needed to see. I was putting actually my phone. I had a phone to record, so I was putting my phone here on that little stand that costed like €5, and then the mirror was behind, so I could see the image of what I was recording. And I had a small little desk, and it was in a corner of the kitchen. This is how I started. My first videos were like that. These were my first videos. And then I started, and I had no computer. I didn't have all these kind of things, so I started step by step. Ciao, MLG. Ciao, Beppe. You just got in. What did I miss? We will win tomorrow. Well, you miss a lot. We are already again speaking 1 hour already. Second Beppe out. Beppe out. For the video. Bianconero Cam. Ciao Sylvain, I have to go. I will always be a believer in La Vecchia Signora. Forza Juve. Ciao tomorrow. Thank you. A demain, Sylvain. Alessio, first person view, Beppe. We spent too much time speaking about that. I have tickets for Juve Bologna. I will send you pictures. Jasco, yes, that's great. Andy, don't forget to show them your Pokeball Z figures. No, it's not Pokeball, it's Dragon Ball Z. Anthony Trimboli, inside GJustjuve, not too much inside. Calma. Don't exaggerate. Don't exaggerate. Beppe, when we go and play FIFA 20, when it's out, when they release it, I believe it is the 27th of September, right? Ciao, admin. Martin, show us your tits. What? I can't do that. Please, I thought that you had a second floor also. Yeah, that's upstairs, but I will not do the tour of my home, guys. It's not... the first video is legendary. Oh, I agree. It's true. It was for my makeup. Yes. So, Van de Palma. Heart. Ciao, Van. Ciao, Noor. Ciao, Noor is there. Hello, Beppe and everyone. Just joined. Wow. Guys, what do we speak about? Tell me, and then we speak. You know that we already spoke 1 hour about Juve. I didn't show you the lineups. These are the lineups. Predicted lineups are these ones. De Sciglio, and Danilo as fullbacks, Perin in the goal. We know Chesney will travel with the team, already traveled with the team, but is not there. Then you have Gatti and Bremer, that's the newness. Gatti and Bremer, Paredes, defensive midfielders, Miretti or Fagioli, then McKennie, Kostic, Di Maria, Vlahovic. I know, you want to speak about Tudor. Basta. Okay. Give me a break, I come. So, about Tudor. Well, Tudor, I love Tudor for a few reasons. The first one is that he scored an amazing goal versus Deportivo La Coruña. I made a video about that. I made a video about Tudor, thanks to my friend Rocco from Toronto. Ciao grande! Colo! We have to activate. The people, they are angry with me. They are saying, Beppe, there is no intro anymore on the channel. They are pissed off. Really pissed off. I know. We have to speak about it. But the goal versus Deportivo was fantastic. That's one. Then a player that always did well. And then something I really appreciated was that he paid with his own money the club he was in, and to free himself to join Juve. Not a lot of people would do that. To pay with his own money to free himself. He was a first team coach. He was already coach from Udinese, from other teams, and he wanted to come. And he said, for Juve, I want to come as a second. The problem is, Pirlo, that has chosen him, Pirlo from that day didn't consider him as a second. He immediately considered Baronio as a second, because people are speaking about Pirlo. And they are blaming again Juventus for Tudor. But it was Pirlo that has, because Tudor, he said it, he already explained what happened. Tudor said, Pirlo, after day one, I was relegated as someone part of the team instead of being a vice coach. I didn't really like it. And things went wrong. And he said, I will never be a second coach anymore in my life. Tudor is one with Grinta. There is something that you have to know about Tudor, that you really have to know about Tudor. Tudor, he didn't live that experience at the Juve really well. And he said, I am probably not a coach for a big team like Juve. Then people will tell me, Beppe, Marseille is a big team. Yes. Marseille is a big team, historical team, but Marseille is not Juventus. At Marseille, you don't have the obligation to win. Basta, mamma mia, ma vaffanculo, te lo dico onestamente, I tell you really in Italian, from my heart, vaffanculo, I tell you really the truth. I'm speaking to a guy that they created a fake account with 150 letters. I don't know where he is. Where is he? SGDVSEBBB. I don't know what the fuck he's writing. Sorry for being vulgar, but I'm annoyed. I'm pissed off. I'm a human like everyone. Vaffanculo. Allegri out, Beppe out, Simone halves him in. But go to his channel. Breaking my balls. Guys, I never speak about any people. I praise the other content creators. I say, let's go, enjoy having other opinions of creators. Do it, because it's great to have communication with other people that are thinking. It's beautiful. I never say a wrong word. There are some people on internet that are speaking about me 24/7, speaking about I never answer. I never pronounce their names. In Telegram, on Twitter, on YouTube, never. I say, go enrich your ideas, see the different opinions, go listen to what they are saying. Ma vaffanculo! Instead of coming here and spoiling these kind of messages. Basta! Oh! You want to insult me on other places. Go, you are free to speak, not in my home. In my home, you respect. No? No? No, but you see the chat that is, and you read, and you don't say yes, and you don't read, you don't pay attention, you don't even ban. Let people write their opinion 1 time, 2 time, 3 time, 4 time, all the lives. Ma vaffanculo, you are breaking my. I'm pissed off with these kind of things. No, because Dan Barile, it's not 1 day. It's not 1 day. It's not 1 day. It's repeat. And you defend Allegri. And you do this. And Juventus is paying you. And you do this. And you... No, basta. Hey, it's hard to keep the calm at a certain moment. You want to share opinions about football. Every opinion is welcome. You can say we speak. We are free to give opinion. What is Simone Afsim coming to do in terms of name here on the channel? He's Italian. He's one that has, I don't know, 70,000 people. He's someone that is following his channel in Italian, speaking about football. He's a content creator where I don't agree with him, but I never, and you can go back to the 1st of January 2020, I never pronounced his name on the channel. Never said a single word bad about him. Never. He's hating. He's making t-shirts, Allegri. Do whatever you want in your home. Do it. If this is where you are living from, if you are happy, if this is how you want to entertain your community, do whatever you want. People that are coming here on my house, this is not okay. This is absolutely not okay. So we will block. Now, guys, I was angry, 5 minutes of being angry, and now I will be okay again. No, I'm sorry for the people that are here in the chat. It will not happen, so you can try again. It was 1 time, it was 1 moment, it will not happen again. So, but guys, and then, you speak about the passion. You speak about passion. Your team is doing bad. You have already the stress. Tomorrow I'm going live on Juve channel to comment a game of Monza with passion, with love for my team. I want to celebrate a goal. But you know that it can be bad. You know that you will be insulted anyway. So you have the stress of the performance of the team, of the game. You speak about it day in, day out. This morning, look, I didn't want to go live today because I know. But I said, you know what? Let's speak. Let's speak. Let's give for people a place where they can communicate and say that they are angry, because it's important to say that you are angry. Now it's calm, tranquillo, and we start again. Yeah. No, but you ignore at a certain moment you are human. Then you get angry. I hope Allegri can show this kind of grinta like you. I'm sure he did already, but he will not show it in front of the camera. That's why I'm telling you as well, guys. Seriously, I read the thing. I was just speaking about it. By the way, great idea. I will go for a Grodino. Wait 1 second for me. I'm not. I don't live in a castle, so I go up and down. I come and I take a Grodino, and we speak again about the press conferences and the difficulties to hold your calm. Mamma mia. Let's go. Where is Beppe? Here I am. Grodino break. Hey, I went for the Grodino. And I had to count down 5 seconds. Now we are back. Tudor. Let's go back to Tudor. It's probably Tudor that inspired me to be angry. Tudor was angry. Antonio Conte is angry. I was angry as well. Tudor, he said something I said already a lot, so I will not repeat, but at a certain moment he said, probably I'm not a coach for a big team like Juve. Marseille is a big team, yes, but it's not the same. They don't have the obligation to win with the Paris Saint-Germain that is there. It's a team that went through a really, really difficult moment in terms of finances, also sporting-wise. They have a new president that worked at Juve, so they know. He's doing quite well. He's rebuilding, the president of Marseille, with players, with the team spirit, with everything. And he went for a coach like Tudor. Tudor is a fantastic coach. Why is Tudor saying maybe I'm not a coach for a team like Juve? Because it's a coach that he wants to decide every single thing, which is not bad. Because he's in charge. But in a club like Juve, but also other clubs, you have to share. You have to speak, you have to take decisions together sometimes. Tudor is one that has no problem to take a player in the locker room and to put him on the wall. If you work in a club like Juve, you have to pay attention to that. So, and that's why Tudor said, probably I'm not. That doesn't mean that tomorrow he can't change his idea. He loves Juventus too much. And probably he will learn from this experience and maybe he will come and he will calm down. Not calm down in terms of motivation, the team and so on, but in certain behaviors, Tudor is, for example, someone that he has no problems to take Ronaldo and put him on the bench. For example, Ronaldo or whatever player. He's not looking in the face of the name of the player, of this, of that. He's going. I like Tudor really a lot. I don't know if he's ready today for a club with the pressures of Juve. And that's a bit different. I hope he can. I saw the tweet of Nico Schira that said that Tudor, a part of the management, likes him for next season. Then will he be there or not? That's I don't know. Maybe. Another one, of course, on the list is Conte. But we are speaking about the future. Aldo is saying, I understand you now, Beppe. You're right to be angry. No. It's over. You see? I calm down. Beppe, you need a Grodino. You see? Grodino is a non-alcoholic aperitivo drink, Italian, and a lot of people that didn't know, they discovered on the channel, and they all tell me that they love it. Yeah, it's really great. I'm here, Samuele, Marian, Beppe, not just speaks at live, he performs. Grande. I was really angry. I was super angry. Beppe is coming from Giuseppe, that's the name. Juve is close to turning it around. Injuries, bad breaks. Allegri will not lose this team. Speaking about Allegri, that's what I wanted to say. I'm not defending or not, because I told you the words in in that article, I really didn't like it. But guys, being on a press conference in front of journalists when you know that things are not going well, when you know that people are really angry with you, that you are absolutely not supported by anybody, probably also your club was pissed off and so on, it's hard. It's hard to be in front of cameras, judged. You have to answer, you have to think about what you say, because every single word that you say will be turned around. So it's not easy. It is not easy. Then it's part of the job, so you have to be perfect. It's easier when you win to speak well. You have to pay attention. Andrew, I appreciate you. Not everyone, not everyone. But I don't understand because you have to subscribe to the channel. You know what I don't understand? That you have to subscribe to the channel. That's why I put subscriber only. And then, guys, then I will go to members only for the chats if we have to do it. But already with subscriber only, you have 5 minutes. You have to subscribe and you have a timeout of 5 minutes. So that means that this person, they create an account, they subscribe, they wait 5 minutes to spam. They are banned, they create a new one, they wait again 5 minutes. It's crazy, It's really crazy. Some of our players need to be pinned up on the wall. Who is a better coach for this current Juve, Conte or Zidane? I believe personally for this current Juve, and you know that I don't like Conte for a lot of things that he did. But I believe that if you're speaking about Conte or Zidane, I believe that now Conte is a better coach than Zidane for this particular situation, because this is what Conte loves. I mean, Feggia, I need to read the message of Feggia. Feggia, grande. F them, we love you, you're the best. No, thank you, Feggia. Thank you for your donation, buddy. And also thank you to Sam that became a member. Grande Sam, grande. He's putting a smile on my face. Put a maximum of like, guys. We have only 140. It's not a lot, Grande Sam, thank you, Feggia. Well, Conte, why? Because this is what Conte loves. You know the career of Conte. He loves to go where it's disaster and start working on it and build with that grinta that we know him, focusing on one cup. Long-term project, when things are perfectly oiled, I prefer a coach like Zinedine Zidane, like he did marvelously well at Real Madrid when he was called up. But it's not, he needed to do some changes when he started at Real Madrid. It's not that he did a revolution. He worked with the same name, with the same players, and he changed a few things in terms of management, calma, tranquillo, legendary person. People respected him. So a good coach. But now I believe Conte, and that's putting aside everything what happened and what I don't like about Conte, because you know that I don't like everything about him. Beppe, I have a serious and honest question. What is your opinion on are the weaker points of Allegri as a coach nowadays? Well, we all know that Allegri is not a builder. It's not a builder. We know that. So, Allegri is a coach that, how can I explain it with words that are straight to the point? Allegri loves what I loved as a manager. When I started working, when I was a manager, my way of being a manager has always been to be a coach, a manager, a coach, whatever, that want people to learn by themselves by doing mistakes. So instead of giving them easy instructions, I was letting them experience by themselves. I wanted them to find out, to try, to test, to fail. Also to fail. My boss was not always happy with my strategy. Then he understood that in a lot of cases I was right, because I said, if you tell how to go from point A to from point B, and you tell them how to do it, they will replicate it and they will be robots. That means that the day that I am not there anymore to tell them, they will be totally lost. They will not grow if you tell everything to them. How to arrive from point A to point B. They will not learn. So you have some time to say them, you have to go from point A to point B. How you go, try it, test it. Let me know what worked the best and not. And then you can do your job as a coach, as a manager, telling them, hey, no, look, you took a really long way or a too short way. You skipped that part. This one is good. This one is not good. Not good. Then you are starting to be a coach that is managing someone to become better. Allegri loved that because what are the benefits of doing that? That at a certain moment, people, they will have learned by themselves. They will be bigger. They will be more mature. They will have more experience, and they will also trust them that are able to take right decisions. A lot of these kind of things. The problem is sometimes it's not working. Sometimes it's not working because sometimes your deadlines are really short, and sometimes the material of the people you have are not open for that way of managing. I had some people in my team, I was managing, 20, 25 managers that were managing their teams. Some of them, they had some problems because they were totally lost. They said, we don't know how to do. We don't know what you are expecting from us. And they failed. They didn't feel really helped and supported. They were thinking they were alone. But then I was feeling that this person probably in the future would not have been the people that I could count on. Not ready for being the people that could grow. Long term is okay, short term it's not. And that's one of the weak points probably of Allegri, that the idea, the vision is fantastic. But if you see that it's not working, you have to intervene and you have to tell them. You have to tell them what they have to do. And probably Allegri is a coach that has his idea of how to do long term, and probably it's the better way to do it, but can't go back to if it's not working. If people are not ready for it, how can you do to give them the solution? If they can't find the solution themselves, give them the solutions. This is one of the big problems of Allegri, according to me. To me. That's one of the things. Then, another one is that today I was not happy. Because for the really first time we see an Allegri in difficulty, and I was not expecting a coach that was speaking about the players that were not there, that he was waiting for them, that he had a virtual team. Were a lot of things that I didn't like today, to be honest. Another thing as well is a really, really, really great coach in terms of adapting to the other teams, but probably is missing to give a DNA. He said it today, but if you know the channel, you know how much we spoke about it. Allegri is a king in adapting to another team. He's a king in doing changes during the game. He has difficulties of having his idea, his formation, and going 100% with it. And saying we don't adapt, but we do what we want to do. This is one of the problems of Allegri as well. This is one of the problems. Why? Because he believes, and I believe that if you're thinking logically, what he's trying to do is even better. Why do you have to stick with one formation if your team could potentially transform themselves in a game, but also probably in a season in 2-3 different formations without paying the consequences of it? Surprising every time the opponents, blocking the opponent so that they don't know. It's marvelous. But the problem is when it's not. What do you do when it's not working? When it's not working, when you try it 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, then you give structure and organization to a team. And this is probably where Allegri is failing at, in giving structure and organization. I already spoke about it long time ago, about the 4 different colors of personalities you have. Let me do that. That's a funny game. It's really short, and because there are courses of 2 days, 2 full days of courses if you want to go into detail. But you have yellow, green, red, and blue. Red is a type of manager, type of personality. You don't have to be a manager. That is a direct, decisive. He's going, I have a solution, we go for it. It's someone that is vocal, confident about himself. That's the red person. Directive person, decisive person, that type of person. What do we do? What do you prefer? The yellow Grodino or the red Grodino? Red, let's go. That's the one. I don't doubt. Let's go. Let's buy 100 red. That's red. Then you have the blue manager or blue person is the organized, structured, anticipating coach. What is that coach? It's a coach that loves to... We have a game versus, I don't know, Monza. Okay, I want already to prepare on Monday. We are playing on Sunday, I want to prepare on Monday. I want to have already all the information on Monday. How do they play? How will we play? Who is at disposal? Who not? What do we do? Okay, where will we travel? How will we travel? Maybe it's better to travel one day before because we have to organize. What is the formation? 4-4-2. Do we play like that because they play like that? Organizing, working, ba ba bim ba ba ba. Blue. Yellow is the creative mind. Creative mind, that doesn't mean it's an artist. Huh? The creative mind is someone that there is an obstacle. It's okay. We don't care. Let's try another way, another alternative to avoid that obstacle. Let's try to see the positive things instead of the negative things. Let's try to take it with a smile. But let's go all together. Let's try to win. Let's try to do it. All motivating, speaking, people management. Yellow. Yellow is really finding creative ways to arrive at your target. They are easily bored. When it's not challenging anymore, they are bored. They need the challenge to remain stimulated and to use their brain to be creative. And then you have the green ones that are really the human person. The human persons, the person that are listening, involving the team, asking to the team, what do you think about the formation? Do you think that we play a 3-5-2 or 4-4-3? Asking to their team. Are you feeling well? Looking at the bench, Rugani is not playing a lot. Let's play Rugani. I will give you names now on the 4 colors. The red coach is Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte is a red coach. Okay? Red coach. Pirlo is a green coach. Grande. Who is a blue coach? Who can tell me a blue coach? I would say maybe, from what I know, probably Nagelsmann is a blue coach. Structure, anticipating. Klopp can be. What is Allegri, guys? No. Conte is not a blue coach. Conte is red. But you always have 2 colors. You have 2 colors. You have the dominant and then you have your secondary color. What is Allegri, guys? I know what Allegri is. And I know why I understand Allegri. Mihailovic is red. Allegri is yellow. Allegri is a yellow coach. Allegri is a yellow coach. I'm a yellow. I'm a yellow person. 100%. That's my main color. I'm absolutely not blue. Allegri is a yellow coach. And yellow coach, if in your team you have a big part of blue persons, because it's... Why do you want me to go to sleep, Takir? I'm speaking about management here. This is important to understand how a team is working and potential really problems, because the problems that are coming from somewhere, and probably these are one of the problems. If in your team you have a lot of blue and you have a yellow manager, it will not work, guys. It will not work. Except if the yellow is smart enough to surround himself with a technical team or his technical assistants and so on that are able to give a bit of structure to this team, to be blue, to put some blue in that organization. Otherwise, they are lost. What color do you think we miss in that team? I'm speaking about the players, huh? Rabiot is blue. Rabiot is we miss red. We miss red players. We miss red players. It's as easy as that. No, we have a lot of blue players. They want to know what they have to do. Bremer asks, tell me what I have to do. I don't understand. Kostic, coach, we don't know. We are lost. We had some reds. Buffon is a red. Buffon is a red. Vidal is a red. You miss these guys. Then you always have two colors, huh? You always have two colors. Attenzione, red is not grinta. Red is a lot is grinta, but it's not only grinta. Red is the one that is taking the lead, that is saying, come, we go, we do. Leadership can also be bad, huh? Can also really be bad, huh? Ibrahimovic is a red person, for example, in terms of leadership, skill, bam. Sometimes it's not working. When he was at Barcelona, it was not working. Ciao Shatterstar. It was not working. I don't know if Ronaldo is a red. I don't know. I am not sure about that. I think he created the ability to be red, but I don't know if deep in him he's a red. I'm hesitant about that. I'm not sure. Del Piero is a blue. Del Piero is blue. He's gold. Del Piero is gold. He's blue. Then the best managers are the people that you can't identify a color. You don't know. You have difficulties to understand what color they are. Why? Because they understood how to look like all the other ones. Even if you will never become all the colors. It's impossible. But when people have difficulties to understand who you are, that's the best one. You know, for example, a lot of people in my team, they were sometimes thinking, hey, you are blue because you are always prepared, organized. I'm absolutely not blue. I hate blue. I hate organized. I love to start I love, for example, to start a stream without having any idea what to say. And let's go. Let's improvise. That's really typically yellow. Let's see. What are the difficulties for yellow? That sometimes you are too much confident about yourself. You have a problem. You were not prepared and you fail. And you fail big. For example, when I told you yesterday on Twitch, I was showing all the documents that I have for preparing a game. Well, for Juve, before the game, I become a blue, I prepare, and then I become again a yellow. And when I'm angry, I become a red. But these are management skills, guys. I hope you liked it. These kind of discussions at 2 a.m. in the morning. Zachary was he was pissed off with me. He said, Beppe, go to bed. But I like that kind of discussion. You know why? Hey, Pep is difficult because sometimes you see how much green he is because he's human, he's peak, he involves the player, and sometimes he's being a red, treating them like shit, for example. He's super organized, preparing, showing, explaining. Maybe he's missing a bit of yellow, Pep. But Pep is really an example of difficulties. Shutterstock is giving something really great here. You know, Beppe, I was managing people in large teams for more than 15 years. I've always preached that if you want to be a great manager, you need to see these colors as tools that you can use when you need. I totally agree. When I was manager in a store, not European, but when I had my assistant in a store, and when this person left, I was always looking for a blue person. Would not never be my best friend, never be my best friend. But these persons, they would complement me. For example, these were the person where there were some administrative tasks to do and so on and so on. Well, that person, they loved to do that. So I said, go, and I will be on the floor. I will managing the people. I will say, attention, here. Let's go, let's do. We have to sell more. We have look at the numbers. We are reaching our targets. I love that. I really love that. Put the music louder. There are a lot of people. Let's be crazy. I love that. And then my assistant, he went in the office. Or she. Most of the time it was she. No, it's not true. I was looking for the most competent person. But most of the time it was a woman. It's not my fault. Most of the time, you know why? It's true, huh? Because I started really young as a manager. Most of the time, when I was looking for when I was looking for an assistant and it was a boy, most of the time it was not a blue. Most of the time it was a kind of yellow person or green person, because I knew that I would have a lot of fun with that person. And most of the time the team was fantastic. We were playing, but most of the time we failed in a lot of administrative tasks. We were not respecting deadlines. We forgot to read some mails. It was fun, but professional, we were lacking in some things. When I was going for blue, we were fulfilling ourselves. And that's how I always try to understand how the people are, the managers are, who are they managing, who are the people in your team. Locatelli is a green person. Locatelli is green. He's a green person. He loves, feeling. He has emotions, feeling. He wants to be given trust. Rabiot is a blue, tranquilo. Put him here. He's doing that. Not too much. Not too much. It's not true. This clear instruction. This is for you, and we go, and you perform, And that's why I don't like. We take a name, Tuchel. Okay, what kind of personality is Tuchel? What kind of person do you have in your team? Because we know it, we will not do it. Sarri. What is Sarri? Sarri is blue and red. And probably he is a 50-50 blue and red. But the problem when you have 50-50 is that you have 0% in green, 0% in green, and 0% in yellow. So, when we are saying that the best are 25, 25, 25, 25, if you have 50-50, you are missing a lot. And Sarri, the problem is that he was taken away from Juve the ability to be a lot of red, because they said, calma, you can't be too much red. And then you take away the skills of a person. De Zerbi, for example, is not a coach for Juve. And then you are speaking about also personality. Will they fit in the club that they are? It will not work. Tudor is red. Yeah. Then, guys, this is how we see them from the outside. I don't know the person personally. Maybe I'm totally wrong. But I hope Alessio likes the thing. If I can become a manager one day, look, I have been manager how long? I believe 20 years in my life. Not in football. I trained young people, but no, no, I don't believe I want to do that. No, no, because you have to get a degree, a diploma. You have to start. You have to. It's not easy, huh? Yeah, already 40. And you know also the problem why I probably will not do it, because we have to be honest, I never lied about it. I played a bit of football when I was young, but I never really played professional level or high level. And then it's hard, it's a bit harder. You don't have the context in the football world. So Mancini was a Juventino. Yes, that's true. That's true. Is he still? I don't know. But he was a Juventino. I believe that as a kid you never forget your real colors. So yes. But you know it, when you're a professional, especially even more as a coach than as a player, you put that aside. We saw it with Conte. We saw with Mancini went to Inter. So change, huh? Cash is saying, thank you for the donation, Cash. Saying, Beppe, football managers, they lose hair when they coach. Beppe will grow hair instead. Well, probably. No, but it's fun to have an experience like that, absolutely. But it's hard, huh? In today's world, it's hard. When you see, I'm not even speaking about Allegri, but speak about Klopp out, Nagelsmann out. In today's world, we are going towards something really dangerous. I believe it's going really dangerous, and one day it will have to stop. One day it will have to stop. It will have to stop, because we are really asking for immediate change if it's not working. And people I saw today, go. Thank you, Cash. Let's read this one and then I go on Twitter. I agree with you, Beppe. Allegri's management this season hasn't been good. He hasn't understood how each of the new players think and work, which is causing a lot of confusion among. That's a problem. That's a big problem. Probably I should do the day that Allegri leaves, probably I should do a video why it didn't work. Hopefully it will not arrive, because my point of view, I hope that tomorrow we win. I hope Allegri continue to be our coach for 20 years, because if he's our coach for 20 years, that means that we have a winning Juve, And that's the best I can wish for my team. If it's not working, one day it will stop, and then I will try to make a video why it didn't work. Nagelsmann out. Look at that. Nagelsmann raus. Raus in German, I already told you, is go home. Raus. Out. Look at the hashtag. Nagelsmann raus. Raus. Nagelsmann raus. They want already a new one. I don't know who it is. Fort Rhein. Raus. Look at how many tweets because he lost 1-0. It's crazy. He started last year. I'm not a big fan of Nagelsmann. I would even be happy because he was speaking too much. He was speaking too much. But it's a young coach. You have a coach with a long project. Look here. They also want. Everyone wants Zidane. Crazy. Look here. Who should replace Nagelsmann out? Zidane, Tuchel, Pochettino, Löw. It's crazy. So we are going towards something really sad. Hey, of course I'm here, Sylvain. Imagine if Bayern hire Allegri. I bet the league will be happy. Of course, that would be a nice one. There is no patience anymore. Aldo, this world is all about instant gratification these days. It's really sad. Let's play Fall Guy. I played yesterday and 2 days ago. By the way, 2 hours of life. I will stop. I will stop. I don't know if I will leave that video on because I went angry and then you know why? Not because I went angry. I don't care if because I went angry. I don't want that people sees it that I went angry and that they will use it to annoy me. I don't want that. MMA, grande, thank you MMA. In closing time, like a goal of Quadrado at the 93rd. By the way, tomorrow he's not playing, yeah? It's good that he's not playing. Beppe, where in Italy are you from? I'm from Sicily. I'm from the south of Sicily. My parents are there at the moment, by the way. The book didn't work well, or at least the messages didn't arrive. Can I choose a page? Randomly, yeah? Randomly. Where is the book? Thank you, MMA. No, south of Sicily. That's where I am. Then I have family in Torino. But no, it's always 69. Every time we do say page 69, 69, 69. It's always the same that you are saying. I've chosen one I saw immediately. But you want to choose? You want to choose? Let's go. Put some page. Put some page and we will read them. Beppe, metti come filtro nella chat che se lo scrivo nel messaggio viene eliminato subito. Ma va bene. Guarda, la gran parte della comunità è molto nice. Dunque, tranquilli. Booking GSMR. No, it was page 111. I have chosen without just stopping. It was 111. 111 is 3 points tomorrow. Let's go. So I'm waiting for the pages and then we choose one. Then we choose one page. Forza Juve, Bogdan. No, not on YouTube. Not on YouTube. Anyone choose 69 in Dirty Minded? Yeah, every time it's 69. Okay. The pages are there. The pages are there. Let me choose one number. I don't know. No, page. There is no page 1. There is no page 1. Page 1 is 4, 3, 2, 1. Is there. It's ciao a tutti, Maurizio Giovanelli. There is no quote. There is no quote on page 1. Okay, another one. Another one. It's page 1. 77. Nini Baranto. Grande Nini. I'm happy that's you. 77. Mamma mia.
La Juve.
There are two quotes. There are two quotes. And it's really, guys, it's the best. The two of them. I believe it's the best one for today's live. Page 77, you can see where here. It's the truth, I'm not lying. The first one is don't raise your voice, improve your argument. And this is actually the best thing for describing this life. And then don't wish it. Don't wish it was easier, get better. I don't fix.
La Juve.
It's the book. You know it. Ahmad. It's the book. The book is always right. Don't raise your voice, improve your argument. And then don't wish it was easier, get better. So you have two messages. You have two messages. One for the fans and one for Allegri. The fans, calma, tranquilli. Don't raise your voice, but improve your arguments. Speak. Have some dialogue instead of shouting. For Allegri, don't wait for Pogba, Chiesa, Di Maria, whoever, Locatelli, Rabiot. No. Get better. Guys, I'm not inventing, I'm not inventing, This is a book. It's a book. Ahmad, look, I didn't choose Ahmad Sako. I didn't choose him. But if it was 25, let's see. It's not this one. It's a good quote. 25. You have 25. You get what you focus on, so focus on what you want, and then you can have anything you want in this life if you're willing to work for it. It's a beautiful quote. Page 77 today is more appropriate because the luck and the destiny said, don't raise your voice, improve your argument, and don't wish, Allegri, don't wish it, that it was easier. Get better. Get better. Grande Sicilia, io ho studiato in Italia solo per la Juve, la prima persona che ho conosciuto era siciliano, hai visto? Grande MMA, grande MMA, e adesso sei tornato in America, vero? Sono curioso di sapere dove in America. Thank you for your donation. MMA that studied in Italy just for Juventus. This is fantastic. This is simply fantastic. Gary, let's get 3 points before the international break, and I think that we need it, especially for the morale, and then also because other teams they don't stop. They don't stop. It was not fixed. It was absolutely not fixed. Guys, I've chosen one. It was number 1. There is no page 1. I tell you the truth. It starts at page 4. Look. Page 4 is the first quote. Look, page 4. First quote. Before rule 1, never be number 2. Easy. And then you go before and there is nothing. So this is page 3, page 2, and page 1, there is it's not my fault. I said 1. No, the book is always right, The book is always right. Tomorrow we have for Gary, for everyone. Bon, ragazzi, what a life. We spoke about Allegri. We spoke about the management, the colors. Crazy. We spoke about the book. We spoke about the lineups. Not really, We spoke about the hashtags that are ready. If we win, Landucci in. If we draw or lose, we use the other one. Everything is prepared. This is rigged. The hashtag is already rigged. And especially the Mad Pepe. I even showed you the house. So, what a life. Page 9 for Dusan, Alessio. Yeah, but guys, it's not Netflix, The book is not it's not on demand, It's not on demand. But maybe we can choose it. Page 9. For message for Dusan. Whatever you are, be a good one. I'm from Gela, a bit even more south than Gela. So if you have Sicily, Gela is already in the south. So I'm even more south than Gela. It's provincia di Caltanissetta. That's where I'm from. There are 2 Alessio, but there are a lot of Alessio, Aldo, Ahmad. There are a lot of everyone. There is a lot of everyone. Dracula is saying this is fixed like the Champions League group stage. No. Dracula, it's always honest. Always honest. You know what sometimes is fixed? When there are two quotes like this, sometimes I read both of them and I pick one. Sometimes I ask you to choose. Most of the time I'm choosing the one that I prefer. That's a bit manipulated. But the rest, I always ask your page, you choose. And sometimes we ask you up or down, or bottom or top, and you choose. But it's true, huh? Don't abuse the book, because then the magic will go away of the book. You know it. Thomas is correct. But what am I doing? What day are we? We are Saturday, guys. You know that when I was young, 20 years ago, I never slept. On the Friday, Saturday, I was not. Why do you sleep? It's weekend. We have to party. Hey guys, why do you sleep? The problem was then on Monday when I had to go back to school. No, I'm a night person. Huh? I'm a night person. But I will stop anyway the live, and now. Party like McKennie and Dybala. Let's go. The night is young. Monday is a bank holiday in UK. Ah, grande. Sylvain, grande Pepe. Good night to you. You are a real bianconero. But I believe that everyone is a real bianconero. Then you're experiencing it in a different way. What I try to do is to explain why. Then I don't try to tell you what you have to do. You do what you prefer. I explain my vision, we discuss, and then the people, they decide what and how they want. Well, buono, ragazzi. I will go to watch the second part of the 4th episode of the Rings of the Kings. The Kings of the Rings. The Lord of the Kings. The Lord of the Flings. I don't know. It's boring. It helps me to sleep. I have to be honest. I watch, I put it on, and then I sleep. Buonanotte a MMA, Bogdan, Sam Cicero. Thank you for becoming a member. Thank you to Gary, to MMA, to Cash, to Sam, to Fedja, to all the people that subscribe today. For the people especially that put a like on the video, you're double appreciated. What a disaster. Only 163 likes. You are a real disaster. But anyway, thank you to Ninip that chose, luckily, the quote, the page. Ciao Jim, ciao a tutti, buonanotte, forza. Hey, tomorrow we win. Forza Juve, ciao.